Yo, what's up, guys? Today I just wanted to talk about why having a minimalist lifestyle is what's going to get you to the next level. So, number one, guys, don't worry too much about the trending clothing, the newest gear, the newest iPhone. There's always things coming out every single year. Every year, something new comes out. But if you take your time to focus on having little to a very little pleasure and happiness on the small things, like what you own already. Your iPhone, your phone, whatever, Samsung, it might be cracked right now. Maybe the screen is broken. Maybe the back camera doesn't work. But can you use it for another few weeks? Can you use it for another month? Maybe you can, right? Maybe you don't really need the newest phone. Maybe you don't really need the newest gear, the newest trending clothing. But if you have a minimalist lifestyle where you're happy with the things that you already have, well, now you can save money. And what does that happen when you save money? Well, now you can invest the money. And what happens when you invest the money? It compounds. The money that you save on not buying the newest trending iPhone, the newest gear, all of that stuff, well, that's money that can go back into yourself, invest in your knowledge, and increase your skill set, which is an asset. The newest clothing, it's great for the time being, but the next year it might not fit. The next year you might have rips and all kind of things that's going on, and it's not going to be trending next year. There's always every year there's a new iPhone. There's iPhone 15, 16, 17, 18. But every what you have right now is good enough. Unless it's completely destroyed and you have water damage and all kind of stuff, yeah, you might need a new phone. But what you have right now is good enough. So a minimalist mindset it's gonna allow you to be at peace with what you have. A lot of people, they think that they need more and they need to add more things to their life, but what you really need is you need removal. You already have so many things in your life. It's cluttered. Your mind is just so cluttered. The more you do a process of removal, the more you can free up that mental space, and the more you add more things, you're gonna add more things and more mental distraught that it's just gonna keep you claustrophobic. You want to move when you're moving very agile, you're keeping yourself mobile. Well, doing that, you can do that by having a minimalist lifestyle. When you're cooking, a lot of people, they realize that they have to make new meals that they don't know what to make. But when you have your go-to recipes, you learn 5 or 6 different recipes every week. You can cook the same things. Maybe some people don't like to cook a lot of the same things, but maybe you can add 5 or 10 more recipes in your reservoir, where now you understand that in order to enjoy those recipes, where you can mix and match, right? And having a minimalist lifestyle is going to allow you to take those recipes and have them each and every single week, each and every single month, and now you're mixing, matching from different recipes. You're not just constantly, I gotta go and buy outside takeout food. I gotta buy this kind of food. I gotta buy that kind of food. You understand that you have these recipes in your reservoir. They're healthy recipes. They're keeping you fit. They're keeping your mindset clear. They're keeping you very. It's doing benefits for your life and your health when you have healthy recipes in your reservoir. And having a minimalist lifestyle is going to allow you to make those recipes because you have more time on your hands now. If you like to go out a lot, that's perfectly fine. But just always remember that what you have already and the friends that you have, they're good enough. Sometimes everyone thinks they're missing out. The FOMO, you have fear of missing out. It's summer, it's winter. I want to go out, I want to have fun, I want to do this, I want to do that. But sometimes it's good to lock in, focus on yourself, build your skill set up, build your knowledge, build your intelligence. You're not missing out on anything. It's always going to be there every year. If you feel like you're behind in life, a minimalist lifestyle is what's going to speed it up. It's what's going to take you to that next level on a faster rate than, just chilling, letting life go by, and then all of a sudden now you got to catch up. Now you got to play catch up. Well, you have a minimalist lifestyle. You're able to stay agile. You're able to appreciate what you already have, the friends and family that you already have. It's still good to network, of course, but you already appreciating what you have in order to stay focused. You've built your connections already. So be happy with the connections you've built already. You don't need to go out all the time, especially when you're trying to hustle and lock in and study and do what you have to do in life. Stay focused. A minimalist lifestyle is what's going to change the game for you. So I urge everybody to, look around, check your sleep. Look around in your life and check your sleep. How's your sleep? Are you sleeping late into the night? Because that can impact your REM sleep. Your REM sleep is deep sleep. That's deep sleep that you get into. That's going to keep you comfortable. It's going to allow you to wake up with more mental clarity. It's going to allow your neurons in your brain to fire quicker. So maybe sleep a little bit. Sleep before 12 o'clock. Try to get in bed before 12. If you get in bed after 12 or you're sleeping late, it's going to affect you the next day. And having a minimalist lifestyle, well, you're very structured. You're going to sleep at 9. You want to wake up at 6, 7, 8 a.m. Work on what you need to work on. You eat your foods that you cook for the week, or you have the recipes that you learned over time. And then you keep your minimalist lifestyle. And then you're going to see gains a month, 2 months later, 3 months later. You're going to see the gains, and the compound effect is going to take place because now you're focused on what you need to focus on. The compound effect is just working for you. And now you look back 2 months and you're like, wow, I can't believe that I achieved all of this stuff. That's because you were focused. You kept a minimalist lifestyle. You kept the mental clutter down. You kept your routine structured, and you've accomplished what you need to accomplish. If you want to save $1,000, save your $1,000. Have a plan. I'm not going to go out and do this and that and spend on this and that because I'm trying to save $1,000 this month. I can't spend too much on takeout food because I want to save $1,000 this month. So have a plan. Be a minimalist. It's key. It's the key to success. I'm telling you, a minimalist lifestyle. I own black t-shirts and white t-shirts because I want to stay agile. I don't want to think too much about what I need to wear, the next thing that I need to figure out, and I gotta put all these clothing and all this together. Like, why am I worried about that? I don't need to be worried about that right now. Like, I used to have a lot of Jordans and Nike shoes and Nike sweater, all this Nike stuff, all this different material stuff. But I said, you know what? I'm spending too much time trying to figure out an outfit because I have different pieces I'm trying to put together, and every single day is something different. And I like to keep myself focused. I don't really want to think too much about that, so I got rid of all that. I have a few outfits that I wear. I'm very focused on what I need to get done, and I'm trying to get that done, and that's point blank, period. So a minimalist lifestyle it's working for me. It's really working for me, and I can see in the last month all the things that I've done. And I'm just like, wow, I've been able to cook food, learn new recipes, do what I have to do to get done, upload content for you guys on a consistent basis, come with better ideas and better content, better quality, and it's working for me. Upload on all platforms, build an audience, create an email list. So it's really working in my life, and I urge you to try it out. Go to sleep early, have a structured routine, have a goal that you want to accomplish, and try the minimalist lifestyle. It really helps.